maker about the situation and saying, hey, y'all, hold up. Look, maybe Ward meant this, maybe he meant that. And really, I'm going to be honest with you. You benefited from it. I didn't watch the videos you posted, but of course, I got people coming back to me telling me about them. And I did my homework. I'm like, barbershop conversation. Okay, I think I had talked to this dude before. Looked your face up, and I was like, okay, yeah, I have talked to that brother. It's interesting to me. Why would he take an opportunity like that to benefit from it? And you may say, I'm gonna clarify. How am I benefiting? Because every video you post, you're profiting from it, right? Then I'm gonna go to another topic. You said us again, right? With all due respect, my brother, I don't follow your page, I don't subscribe to the page, but I see stuff pop up on my YouTube. Every time an African-American fighter, every time they have something going on, you post it.
Explain. Articulate.
You know what? I realized that Barbershop Conversations, Fred, he's like the Al Sharpton of like motherfucking YouTube boxing. I'm really, really glad that boxers, I heard about what happened with Kenny Porter, even though there was no footage. You know, I've been hearing some things, and I'm finally glad, like, really him, like, he's not a good representation for African Americans in boxing. What he does is, let me tell you what he is, or what it seems like. We don't know, but just coming across, like, looking at his content, he's trying to, how can I say, be like this racial leader in boxing, but yet he's going about it all the wrong way. And he thinks, I guess he's going to get famous from it or become like some, but it comes across as weird and fucking awkward. And I met him in person. He was actually on a live stream a few years ago with, I'm not even going to say that weirdo motherfucking name. So the circle that they come from, it's like, they don't, like, I've always lived by code. For example, I don't get paid. Think I'm joking? I'll pull it up for you. This is day like 58 or something. We have not made not one dime from YouTube. Our rights have been violated. I have an open custody case. Vast criminal record that I'm not proud of. Many of that shit I didn't even do. So when people try to say shit like, oh, nah, you a coon, it doesn't really bother me because I know nobody wouldn't dare say no shit like that to my face. Or it's just like, it's a term that people throw around in the black community when you don't ride with their ignorance. You see what I'm saying? I didn't used to talk like this. This came from years of speech class and speech therapy. This is, so, I throw people off, but yet if I'm walking down the street on some regular shit, especially since I'm in, an upper class neighborhood, people still lock their doors when they see me. Even if I'm fucking in a gas station, getting my little fucking tea or whatever, and I'm going to the car, because you know how the saying goes, people don't see you no worse looking than if they see you in your corner store or the gas station that's closer to your house. So I be on that motherfucker with some fucking boots on, socks, no socks, maybe one sock, But in the case of, for example, Boxing Ego, he capitalizes off of casual boxing fans. You know how some black people can be so ignorant in regards to, and I'm not just talking about just black people, because ignorance is going to make you say, oh well, it's not just black people, Mexicans ride for their people and Indians and shit, blah blah blah. Listen, that's a closed-minded thought process when somebody's trying to talk to you and explain to you certain shit. Like this isolated situation that's going on with the boxing is, they found a way to capitalize off of what I used to call the BET generation. BET is not around anymore. The people, the people who used to sit around and watch the BET, the Rap City all day, every day, collecting the welfare, didn't want to go to work. I had family members like that. While I was fucking busting my hump trying to get out the hood, trying to get out that street shit, trying to go to college, they sitting around all day fucking, getting their little daughters and shit to shake their ass to fucking old ass Beyonce songs and shit. Fucking when she was a Destiny's Child, I used to be looking like, why are you teaching your fucking kids that type of shit? But anyway, those are the type of people that they're easily impressionable. That people like Fred, Dante's Boxing Dante's Boxing Nation, and fucking Boxing Ego and this fucking Fred guy take advantage of saying stuff, and people say, oh, he's on YouTube and he's talking to all these famous people, so he must be right. Go ahead, brother, fight the power. Not understanding like the repercussions that it has, or that trickle down effect that it has on YouTubers like me. When people come to my channel, and if I give, which I've been known to, listen, go look at my shit up. We don't have a fuck. Unlike all these other motherfuckers, our reputation on YouTube is solid. That's why you don't never see nobody making no fucking diss videos about me, because I would love it. I would eat them. I would make one back and eat them fucking alive. I'm sorry for all the cussing. It is 9:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, February the 12th. I've always lived by, and I've read The Art of War. I've always lived by leave nothing for nobody to threaten you with. When them fucking clowns tried to put my criminal record out there, when that woman, that evil ass fucking woman framed me for being a fucking woman beater, nobody believed me. We beat the case. Why? Because YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. You saved my life. I know it's way too much, rambling, too many topics. Let's get back to the point. The point is, like, things are changing in boxing media. Did you notice, like, think about the major storylines in boxing. Where do they usually come from? They usually start on YouTube, correct? The writers are losing their way. Kids are not reading anymore. The writers, they get respect because they're the old guard. Their integrity is high. You see what I'm saying? They can't write no shit and it not be true. Look when Dan Rayfield has said that shit about Golovkin leaving Tom Loeffler. That shit hasn't been confirmed yet. They can't do that. However, there's no accountability on the YouTube part. And yet, and I've been very, very vocal with them because truth be told, I told, the team, my partners, colleagues will say, hey, listen, we know why we're not getting credentials. Because we too real, we exposing the bullshit, but yet they let people like this in. Motherfucking Fred Sharpton. Call it hating, call it all you want. But like I said, it's got to a point where that trickle down shit, comes down to my channel where people see, oh, he's got a hat on. Oh, he's black. He's just like Fred and Dante's Boxing Nation and fucking DeBarge Ego. No, it's not fair. Now, when it comes to, I think it was a little piece of hair in my mouth. Then when it comes to guys like 78 Sports TV, I like his content because you know why? Because he's never tried to cross the barrier. He is number one underground, right? He's underground boxing media. However, guys who get credentials, they're not underground. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He's got that freedom. Sometimes I wish I kept that freedom. I had it, and I was lighting YouTube up. Hundreds of thousands of views every week. You think this shit is something that these motherfuckers is doing now with all this clickbait shit? I was doing this shit before all this graphic shit. Highest video I ever had, 800. When I had left, it actually got to 942,000 views, almost 1 million. No graphics, no nothing, no clickbait. Me running my mouth. And I was doing it every week. Not those views, but 100,000+. Don't think I'm joking. However, the videos are in the possession of somebody who knows how powerful they are into the arena. He knows that I know he still has those fucking videos. One day he's going to have to release them to me. I just don't feel like dealing with it right now. But the point I'm trying to make is like this shit, like I'm already 1 foot out the door when it comes to boxing media. For example, like they literally have been trying to shut my channel down, but they can't because you know why? Because we lawyered up. And I told them, let's take our chances in front of a judge. Shut my shit down. Shut my shit down. Shut it down. Because one thing I've always said is no matter what, we're not going to bend over for these boxers. We're not going to bend over for these credentials. We're not going to bend over for these managers, promoters. We're going to tell it like it is. But however, go check out all my interviews and the interviews from our team. We are very respectful. We do our job. We don't have a bad reputation. When you, in fact, when I'm ever at an event, you always, I'm not into all that shit, taking pictures and all that and I'm going there to do a job. I don't get starstruck. I go there, I ask my questions and I leave. Because there's certain questions I have to ask. Oh, excuse me. Because what's going to happen is if I come back here, do a live stream, they're going to be like, oh, Tstreet, you went there asking the bullshit questions like everybody else. So I got to go there and get some, some good content. But however, I'm not going to be going around provoking dumb shit and this fucking race baiting bullshit. You think this guy, and I'm going to tell you, y'all think he's your fucking racial hero? You think this fucking guy wouldn't tell on you if some shit went down? Those the people right there that'll rat you the fuck out.
I'm articulating just fine.
No, I don't know.
Anytime it could be Javante versus Shakur on social media, you gonna post it. It could be something that wasn't even nothing between Andre Ward and Wilder, you post it. You're looking like an opportunist to me. Now you look that because again,
it is an opportunist. You know, I'm here. You know what? Let's go do a little definition. See, I like to educate. You know, I was very close to being a teacher, but my fucking criminal record got in the way, which I thought they would actually let me try to be a teacher since I actually came from the fucking hood. Let's go look. You know what opportunist is? A person who exploits circumstances to gain immediate advantage rather than being guided by consistent principles or plans. So I guess what I'm taking from what Andre Ward is saying is that barbershop conversations, he's supposed to be so pro-black and, you know, like the us and, you know, like, but yet when some shit go down with black fighters, you know, like beef and shit, he got to post it like, ooh, I got to post that shit. You know how much crazy shit I've seen or, you know, somehow been a part of with boxers that, yo, I've never posted. I had some video of Al Heyman that I could not post. It was a part, I did a live stream at, Khan Algieri, and I think it was Danny Jacobs versus Sergio Mora on the undercard. Anyway, I'm in the back. It's my first fight ever at the Barclays Center. But long story short, you know, it's just certain shit you're not supposed to post. Like even when the many boxers who I smelled weed on them or had like smelled liquor on their breath. That's why every boxer I've ever interviewed, that's why the interviews go smoothly, because normally I talk to them. I'm not paparazzi. You know, I'm not going to be walking up. It's not how I get down. I'm not going to be walking up unless it's a media scrum where everybody's around. I can't just walk up with my camera recording like, oh, that's such and such. Hey, you know, hey, blah, 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 blah. You know? But anyway.
If you were doing,
you can't tell me that he doesn't like, you know, he's seeing like the ignorance of the casual boxing fans, especially the black boxing fans on YouTube is outrageous. Go look at Dante's Boxing Nation's comments. Go look at Boxing Eagle's comments on his videos. Well, he blocks everybody that's not positive. His integrity is the worst of the worst. If you believe that he's built like that, but I don't have issues with them personally. I have issues with their work ethic, which fucks with my job. Like technically we all work on YouTube. We're all in the YouTube boxing community. So imagine, right, you going to work every day, you know, and somebody at your job doing some dumb shit to make your job fucking harder. Like fucking every time they fucking bring they fucking bullshit ass fucking stinking ass spaghetti in, they don't put the fucking napkin over the top of it so the shit don't pop and fucking dirty up the microwave. Then when you put your food in after it, you got little fucking spaghetti bits and whatever you brought to work, making your motherfucking job harder. I'm cussing a lot. I know Andre Ward, we're not like this. He's not gonna watch this video. But no, I always like Ward though. He always had high integrity and always been great on a microphone. Always. Even though I do believe he's coming back at cruiserweight sometime in the next year or so. He's putting that weight on. Look at his neck. I think it's a smart strategy, you know, to put the weight on, you know, like, you know, and, you know, try it out. You can't tell me he's not secretly out there sparring and in the gym. He's been giving hints on the social media. But let's listen to a little bit more of this. Because this guy, like, it's about time somebody, and you know, the fucked up part about it is they'll be having no balls. Like, they'll be saying this shit on like social media and on like their videos, but then when they be around the boxers, they be like, well, you know, Abel Sanchez or, you know, Igis Klimas or, you know, Bob Arum. But then they get in their fucking YouTube videos, Bob Arum, you know how he works. And I be like, you motherfuckers is soft. You never see me do no shit like that. And when I be having those interactions with boxers, it be because of you guys. Y'all be telling me what to ask them. For example, with the Charlo situation. You know, nobody was asking about Korobov. Because you know why? Because Jamal Charlo and the Charlos are very confrontational with media. So therefore, people were scared to say, ooh, you know, they was giving him fellatio. You might as well say media fellatio. So I wasn't trying to be like, oh shit, like an opportunist. Like an opportunist, because mind you, I made no money from that. Yo, y'all think I'm joking. I meant to pull it up for y'all. So y'all think I'm not motherfucking joking. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up over here so y'all see it. Y'all think I'm not motherfucking joking. Where we at? Dashboard. Let's go full screen. Hold up. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Well, for those who follow the channel, you know why they suspended me, but it was some bullshit, but we didn't have a lawyer. Let's see, where we at? Last 30 days. It's been longer than 30 days. But yeah, listen. So basically, my videos are not recommended anywhere. They're not suggested. You have to either type in the fight or find my videos manually or be a subscriber. So everything is just fucking blacklisted. I work Pac Broner for free, still same coverage, everything. But we're getting monetized again this week. And we are ready. We are ready. So, you know, we need media that's going to, you know, have integrity, but, you know, also not be race baiting and try to get like they revenue up or try to be famous. I've heard some stories, you know, about people who used to work for, like, they want to be famous. And it's like, you trying to be, I don't like, you know, people who try to like get big or, you know, get over on off the backs of others or off the backs of the weak. And the casual boxing fans, especially the black casual boxing fans, listen, they don't like that I talk about it. It's well known throughout global boxing that the black casual boxing fan is weak and easily manipulated with the storylines. It's one of the reasons in my theories, and one of my theories is the reason why PBC had issues or failed in its first run on free TV. Because people saying this, oh, hey, man, he's black, so we got to support it, even if he's putting on shitty trash fights. I think they was really thinking like, yeah, we got the black people behind us, yeah. But the motherfuckers were streaming the fights and not watching them. And those are the same people that are not putting the money in the boxers' pockets. I pay for every fight. I have 3 accounts with DAZN, 2 with ESPN Plus, cable with every channel. We have multiple users for the shit. Showtime, HBO. Well, I had to keep HBO for Game of Thrones. You know, come on. And the documentaries and all that. Come on. You got to still have HBO. But yeah, we got all that. We pay for all of it. I bought Chris Algieri fight on Fight TV. We pay for all fights. But you have streamers out here or YouTubers that literally tell you they're not saying it no more, though. They're not paying for these fights. They're getting credentialed and then telling you to stream the fights. Or say that overseas fighters are bums. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. He is the black YouTuber Al Sharpton, fucking panderer to the weak-minded black boxing fans. And he knows it. Dante's Boxing knows it. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jack his new media shit from his fucking stream, and I'm going to post it right here down on my banners. I'm new media now. He just going to have to do something about it. We ain't even get through the rest of this or watch some of the most... Let's just... Listen, he just was getting at him. And you know how this motherfucker, Fred probably think, well, Andre Ward is half black and half white, so he's not really... You know how these motherfuckers think. He's the real coon. Guys like this fucking barbershop, he's the real coon, for real, for real. He's not helping our community. He's not helping us. He's not helping, if you don't even say me, he's not helping y'all. He's making y'all look even worse. Yes, y'all, because I'm hip to it.
For free, out of the goodness of your heart, and for the love of the sport, I wouldn't be able to say this. But if you were pro us, like you say, I didn't say that. You said
Wait,
that.
go back to a bit.
Out of the goodness of your heart, an American fighter, every time they have something going on, you post it.
Explain. Articulate.
I'm articulating just fine.
No, I don't know.
Anytime it can.
You can tell Andre Ward, even though he's saying that he hasn't been watching his videos, he went through his channel and looked at the shit. Because you can tell just body language and everything. You know, he's like trying to restrain himself a little bit.
It could be Gervonta versus Shakur on social media. You gonna post it. It could be something that wasn't even nothing between Andre Ward and Wilder, you posted. You looking like an opportunist to me. Now, you look, because again, if you were doing your page for free, out of the goodness of your heart, and for the love of the sport, I wouldn't be able to say this. But if
my page is for free right now, and either way, I wouldn't do no nut ass shit like that. I never been known for doing no bullshit like these fucking media people are doing.
if you were pro us, like you say, I didn't say that, you said that. If you're pro us, see, right now you benefit from this. No, hold on. We're both. No, hold on. I don't know what you are. Listen, hold on.
And he is, because he got me doing videos. But see, I said, all right, you gonna benefit from me doing this video, saying your name? Then I'm gonna tell the truth about you. He's got my homie, forgot his fucking channel name. People doing videos about it. His channel, like, people looking like, oh, Andre Ward got you. Yes, he's benefiting from it, and he is profiting. But he's still a clown.
Real quick, hold on 1 second. Hold on, let me talk. You're benefiting from it. Ask my man right here. Listen, can I finish my point? Can I finish? I'm trying to go home. I live 3.5 hours away from here, right? I stopped. I said, man, let me talk to him. He's trying to get me where I need to go, but I'm stopping, and you're going to benefit from this, because guess what? You're going to post it. And can't control the headline that you use, can I? But you're going to do a nut. You're going to try to have a...
See? You heard him? He's about to say you're going to do a nut. What is he going to say? Nut ass headline? No, see, he wasn't going to cuss. I bet when Ward probably get pissed off at his kids, if he say, damn, they probably, they probably fucking... What did you guys say, Andre? What did you guys say? Some nut headline? Or what?
Can't control the headline that you use, can I? But you're gonna do a nut. You're gonna try to have a headline that is thirsty enough that makes people want to click. Ward responds to me. I finally confront Ward about his Wilder comments. If you're pro us, like you say, if you're pro,
like 8 Mile and Eminem.
No, this is facts, bro. And I've said this on my social. I don't talk a lot, but when I do, I want it to mean something. If you're so pro us and you're pro black fighters and uplifting black fighters, why do you post negative things about black fighters? Because if you were so pro us, if I saw 2 black fighters getting into it, I wouldn't post it. I would say, man, maybe I could holler at them brothers off to the side and say, man, y'all shouldn't be doing it. But every time, someone's...
Now, I post the shit because I'm media. But however, I get where Andre Ward's coming from, because Fred is supposed to be pro-black. Right? So you got to live by it. You pro-black, bro. So why are you promoting black-on-black violence? Huh? You got some splaining to do.
Responds to this person. Yeah. So-and-so says this about this person. So it makes me scratch my head, my brother.
And I've done it on camera, off camera.
You done what?
What you suggested and what you said.
Articulate, my brother.
And you can ask Devin Haney's dad. You can ask Adrian.
Oh, that was the latest thing I saw.
Yeah, absolutely.
But why is that necessary? Floyd Sr. is 60-some odd years old. He's a veteran. He's a veteran fighter. He's a veteran trainer. Does that really need to be put out there like that? So I pose the question to you, my brother. Was what you posted and what you riled up between me and Wilder, if you really know my character, come on, man, would I ever question another fighter's heart?
Nope, he wouldn't. Not really. Even you can tell during I like how he kept it with the Kovalev, fight. Because remember, Paulie Malignaggi was having some issues with the Conor McGregor fight. Conor McGregor versus Mayweather versus McGregor. Let's fast forward. We can't watch the whole interview, obviously, but this is some educational ass shit. Let's fast forward something.
Man, listen, I have the utmost respect for that man and any man that gets between them ropes, because guess what? I understand in a way that you could never understand what he's going through.
I can't dispute that.
But you can't put my fight with Kovalev up against his fight with Fury.
Similar in terms of
you made it about race, not me.
Ward Kovalev was about race from jump.
That's for you.
You use the word they in the media. I got 30 interviews of you using the word they. And I'm just saying this.
You're assuming that you know what I'm talking about.
However, yes. All right, we're going to stop right there. However, race was involved a bit. Trust me. I covered the fight. It was, it was big. And like I said, those channels was eating that shit up. But if you don't like what I'm not saying, or I am saying in that case, then you don't have to motherfucking watch. You're going to subscribe. Once again, we've got a certain level of journalistic freedom here where I've realized we need credentials for not even credibility reasons anymore. I need them for my team. I made them promises. So we don't, we don't go to these events on some bullshit. But yet, we get those denials. Like I'm not running a business here, a website, social media, but yet these guys just running their little YouTube shit, running around with just running them up. So we've literally come to terms like, all right, they're going to pick and choose what fights we cover. Because of what? Because I'm outspoken, I'm telling the truth like media should. I am not the enemy, but they've been making me one, and we've been fighting back. New media, here to stay. New media, new media, new media, new media. That's my shit now. That's my shit now. New media, new media, new media, new media, new media, new media, new media.